Welcome to the Christian Success Show, the show that helps you achieve more success in every area of your life. I'm your host, Wes Young. Thank you for joining me today. The Christian Success Show is brought to you by Christian-Success.com. Visit Christian-Success.com to join the community and check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve big success in specific areas of your life. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-Success.com/coach. Now, let's get started with today's show. Today's show is responsibility equals control. Everyone wants more control in every area of their life. A lot of times the reason we're trying to achieve more success in an area of our life is because we want more control in that area of our life. And when we feel like we're in control, we can operate from a more calm perspective. We feel better about things. Think about how you feel when things in your life seem to be out of control. How's it feel? It often feels fearful or hectic, and it's hard to think straight when we feel things are out of control. And then compare how that feels to how it feels when you're totally in control of a situation. And this is why we want more control and we seek more control, but often we have a hard time figuring out how to get more control in our life. And one of the best ways to start taking more control of our lives is to start taking more responsibility. When you train yourself and learn how to take 100% responsibility, it helps you gain control. If you want to achieve a big success, take 100% responsibility for where you are in your life right now. Because once you start taking 100% responsibility for being in the position you are now, there's power in understanding that you also have 100% control over fixing or getting out of the situation or improving the situation. I was working with my coach one time, and there was a situation we were talking about, and I made the comment, I said, I take 100% responsibility for getting into the situation because it was completely my doing. It was from choices I'd made. But my coach pointed out to me that while that was true, it also meant that I had 100% ability to fix the situation. And that was a tremendous learning point for me. And I've thought of that many times since, and I've used that with people I've helped since then, because I don't have a problem taking responsibility. It took me a long time to develop this and to understand that everything that happens in my life is my responsibility. But once I figured it out and figured out it was true and how powerful it was, I haven't had any problems taking responsibility since that time. Every time I start to let a thought enter my mind that this is someone else's fault, I just say stop to myself. It's not, because I made choices to put me in this situation. And knowing this, it gives me power. It helps me understand and keep moving when things aren't going well, because I understand that even though I'm responsible, I'm also able and have everything I need to get back on track, to fix what needs fixed, and to achieve what I want to achieve. Responsibility is a mindset. You have to train yourself to take responsibility. You have to think about where you are in life right now. And if things aren't exactly the way you want them to be, start identifying the choices you've made in the past and the things you've done in the past that have led you to right where you are right now. It's easy to blame other people. It's easy to blame the economy. It's easy to blame things that are outside of your control. But the truth is, every one of us makes decisions that lead us to where we are. We might have decided to watch TV instead of work on our new business, or eat junk food instead of eat healthy and exercise. Those are just two examples, but basically, every choice you've made leading up to where you are right now in life has helped put you where you are. If you don't have the success that you want to have, it's because you made choices and decisions in the past that didn't lead you to the success you're trying to achieve right now. The good news is you can start making choices right now and making decisions right now that are going to get you closer to the success and help you achieve the success you want. So, responsibility is a mindset, like I said earlier. You need to train yourself to take responsibility. One way to do that is every time you start blaming someone or something else for anything, you need to stop and you need to say to yourself, it's my responsibility. I have brought myself to this point, and I can use what I have to improve and to get out of this situation and to reach what I want. So every time you start thinking about blaming someone or something else, and here's an example, and this is an example that people use when they question this with me all the time. It snows, and you get a foot of snow outside. Where I live, it snows in the winter. We have great weather most of the year, but we have a few days every winter where we get a lot of snow, and sometimes it can last a long time. So let's say it snows a foot, and I was planning to run downtown to get something for my business. Well, I could probably make it because I keep a four-wheel drive because when it snows I want to be able to go, but it's not safe. So basically I can't go downtown right now because it snowed a foot. Well, someone will say to me, well, the snow's out of your control, so it's obviously not your fault that you can't run downtown. But the fact is, the entire situation's my fault. And I'm going to show you from two different ways how it's my fault and my responsibility. One, I could have identified what I needed for my business before it snowed and went and got it yesterday or the day before. I could have been prepared, worked ahead. Or another way to look at this, I get to choose where I live. I could move to where it doesn't snow. I could move to Nevada or Arizona. I could live in a desert where it never snows. So, choices I make, and I choose to live where I live, and by choosing that, I accept that there's some days we might get snow or ice and I might not be able to go do something. And I'm responsible for that because I accept that. I also accept that if it's a problem, I can change things in my life and I can go live somewhere else. So it is my responsibility. The weather is my responsibility. And knowing that is the mindset I'm talking about. Start taking responsibility for everything in your life to gain the power to change everything in your life. Every past decision and action led to where you are right now. Accept 100% responsibility for where you are, and you realize you have 100% control over your future. Once you start internalizing this and change your mindset, it's one of the most powerful things you're ever going to do when it comes to achieving more success. If you're not achieving the success you want, take responsibility and start taking the power to change things right now. Take the power, take the control. 2 truths that can change your life. Responsibility equals control, and another one I like to use often from a book title, Discipline Equals Freedom. I think that everyone that's trying to achieve more success in their life should write these 2 things out and post it somewhere where they can read it every morning and several times throughout the day. I keep the book Discipline Equals Freedom above my desk, and I glance at it several times a day to help me remember that if I want the freedom that I desire, I need to stay disciplined to earn that freedom. So write these 2 things down and post them somewhere where you can see them often. Responsibility equals control, and discipline equals freedom. I want more control and more freedom in my life. And most people are going to be happier if they can get more control and more freedom. And these two simple sayings help you understand how to get control and freedom. Responsibility equals control, and discipline equals freedom. Use my success goal system, which I cover in another show. And if you haven't listened to that show, I strongly urge you to find that show. It's the success goal system, and use it to help take control of your future. It helps you learn what to do once you take responsibility and plan out the steps and take the action and find some accountability to get the success you want in life. So, remember, discipline equals freedom, and what this show's been about, responsibility equals control. Take 100% responsibility to get 100% control. This is one of the most powerful things you can do in your life. I want to sincerely thank you for joining me today. I know that you have plenty of options on how you spend your time, and it's an honor you're letting me help you achieve more success in your life. God bless you. Don't forget to check out the special $7 deals designed to help you achieve more success in specific areas of your life at Christian-success.com. If you want personal help achieving more success, you can find out how to work with the top Christian life, success, and business coach and consultant at Christian-success.com/coach. Have a blessed day.